Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a minute. I did miss one or two uploads the past few weeks due to travel, but I'm very excited to be back today. Today's video is going to be really good. I am so excited for this month's favorites. Last month I feel like I struggled because I usually try to pull 5 in each category of fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, but this month is stacked with some really good stuff. I think I have more than 5 in some of the categories. So we're gonna jump right in. I hope you're doing well whenever you're watching this. Let's start off with my fashion favorites from the month of April. First up, this would actually be a really good gift if you're still looking for Mother's Day. I know it's right around the corner, but this would also be a great gift for yourself, to treat yourself, or a new mom, or anyone who likes the little luxuries in life. These pajamas are definitely a luxury product, and you can see that from the moment you open them. The brand is called Kip, and they sent over their 100% cotton pajamas in this gorgeous blush shade. And what I love about these is honestly the fit, which I will get into, but you can personalize the pocket, which I think is just a step above most pajama brands. But what is so special about these pajamas is the fit. I have never had a pair of pajamas fit me so well. They kind of taper in at the waist. They're fitted through the sleeves and the legs, but they don't feel restrictive whatsoever. I love that they have buttons so they would be nursing friendly. They have a really nice like white panel, and you can just tell that these are very well made. So I think they would make a really nice gift or a little treat for yourself. If you are still looking for some Mother's Day gift options, I will include some of my personal recommendations down below or save them to a folder over on my Shop My. I have a couple other things that would make great gifts as well. But next favorite, I feel like I've been waiting for this to launch for years. Like, I'm so excited about these new colors. So Spanx released some new colors in their Booty Boost leggings, which y'all know is my all-time favorite legging. It's actually been a reoccurring bestseller most months year-round. I'm glad that y'all love them just as much as I do, but they launched the most beautiful colors. I was so excited to get my hands on these. So first up is this. Why are these so washed out? I had to turn down the brightness because they look really washed out right now with my camera settings. It's a very gloomy day, so I have the brightness up pretty bright. But first up, these pink leggings. They do have matching Air Essentials tops as well as cute workout tops. I wear a medium in the Spanx leggings. If you're in between, I would size up. They are pretty compressive, but that's what we love about Spanx. They keep it tight. They keep you contained. They are the most flattering leggings ever. If you have not tried them, highly recommend. By the way, I've had some questions about my Spanx code. They've been changing it a couple of times this year already, but the current code, it's my same code, AMANDAJOHNxSPANX. It is now 15% off, and they changed it to where it's for new customers. So, little tip, make a new email if you have one, and I'm sure the code will work if you've used it already this year. And then the other gorgeous color is the prettiest blue shade. I think they're calling this hydrangea as well. And I did get the matching top to this one. So the Air Essentials zip. I love that these match. They just, oh, they're like my favorite thing. I wear a small in the Air Essentials material, but in the leggings, I wear a medium. I just honestly feel complete with those new colors. I have been waiting for them to do some pretty pastels because they do a lot of really bright, impactful, bold colors, and I like a softer pastel color palette, so very happy about those. I did get some new Spanx arrivals. I think I'll include them in an upcoming fashion video. They have some really great like casual pieces that you can dress up or down if you love Air Essentials. Have some more to come there. Gosh, you guys, this favorites video is just chef's kiss, like so many cute things. So next up, I had to share the cutest little tote. If you need a pull bag, beach bag, or just a cute little summer tote, this would work for traveling or like going to the ballpark. I don't know. I don't live that life yet, but I did grow up playing softball, so I know a little thing or two about going to the ballpark. I'm on a tangent. I'm like, I missed y'all, so I'm happy to be back on here, but the cutest little tote. So it's transparent here, the prettiest baby pink color, the prettiest little oversized bow. The camera again is washing out, so I'll do some cutaways so you can see the true color. But you can fit everything that you need in here, but it's also not too big. You can get a towel in here if you're going to the pool. As soon as I opened this up, Josie was like, "That's for me." And I was like, "It's for both of us, girl. I'm sure I'll pass it down to you one day." So I cannot wait for our pool to open, probably in a couple weeks here. It always opens up in May before the school year ends. So I will be taking that to the pool with us. And then to go along with it, they have this iPhone case. So this is a waterproof protecting sleeve. I don't know what it's called technically. And it has the cutest little bow to go with it too. So if you're heading to beach vacay, or if you take your kids to the water park, I mean, how cute is this? That would be such a great like little graduation gift as well. I have some other great graduation gifts too. Or a great little gift for a mom if she likes the girlier things in life like I do. That bow bag has been popping off on social media. I know at one point it was available for pre-order. I'm not sure if it's current, like what its current status is once this video goes up, but I definitely wouldn't hesitate on that one if you love it. Next fashion favorite is just an overall favorite that I have been loving, and that is the butter yellow trend. I'm sure you have been seeing butter yellow pop up in lots of places online. It's definitely a trendy color right now. And it's a color that I haven't really explored until last year. I got this Free People dress, and it has become one of my most worn dresses. I always get compliments when I wear it, and we're gonna be chatting. I know this is gonna end up being a longer video, but if you're into your seasonal color palette, I feel like I've been interested in it, but I haven't pulled the trigger on getting my season done. But most of the time I hear from y'all that I am a light summer, but ever since I started wearing butter yellow, I'm actually wondering if I'm potentially a light spring because my hair is so warm tone. I always just thought I was cool tone because I'm pale as can be and have like icy blue eyes and very pink skin. I don't know, I'm sure I can lean both ways. Like I think I could wear either season's palette, but I think maybe the light spring warmer tones might be better, and I think the butter yellow works really well if you are that season. So I have a few different things that I have been wearing a lot this month in that shade that I'll kind of round up for you. So first up is the Free People dress. Sadly, this color from Free People, so the exact one, is sold out. They do still make the dress in other colors, but there is a identical look for less option on Amazon, so I'll link that one. Such a great dress. I wear it all the time. I love that it has sleeves. It's just comfy. I can wear multiple different shoes with it. I usually wear my comfy white sneakers, which if you need a good white sneaker, I'll go ahead and link that. For Easter this year, I wore a butter yellow dress that I shared in a try-on haul a few weeks ago from Petal Pup. And it's super comfy. I felt like a Disney princess in it, honestly. It'd be so cute for like family photos or even newborn photos, that type of thing. I got a medium in the dress, but it is a little roomy, especially in the chest. So I could have done a small. And then another piece also from Petal Pup in yellow that I have worn on occasion, I think like 3 times the past month, which is pretty good for me considering I have a lot of clothes in my wardrobe as a fashion blogger. But it is the butter yellow cardigan, also from Petal Pup. I actually wore this 2 days ago as well. And I just think it's such a pretty color, very, like you don't see it as often. So I have been loving the butter yellow trend. I do also have a Petal Pup code that just got reactivated, so I'll put that in the description box. I think it's STRAWBERRYCHICXO, but it changes pretty often. So I just want to double check my email to make sure the current code is correct. But that's for 20% off your purchase. And another fashion favorite of mine, I actually bought these sandals last year and I just kind of rediscovered them again this past month, and I've been wearing them constantly, and they are so comfortable and they are such a great price point. I believe they're right under $50, plus you can use my 15% off code, which is AMANDAJ15. and they give you a designer look for less. They remind me a lot of Loeffler Randall. It's a fun pop of color. They look way more expensive than they are, and they are very comfortable. I will say they run a little bit on the smaller side, so you'd be safe to size up a half size in these. All right, switching into beauty favorites for the month. First up, I wanted to share a aluminum-free deodorant that has finally worked for me. I have tried many times in the past to switch to natural deodorants, but once it heats up here in the South, like the humidity, I just haven't found any that I loved, but I finally found one that has worked really well for me. I don't feel soaking wet by the end of the day, which sounds disgusting, but honestly, I feel like a lot of the deodorants, since they don't have aluminum in them, I feel wet all the time, which I hated. So no surprise if you have followed me for a while, but I have loved the Donna Karan regular deodorant since 2018. It is very expensive for a deodorant, but it's unlike other deodorants. It's more of like a perfume to me. Like, it just smells really good and it works really, really well. Well, happy to report that their aluminum-free version is also superior to the other brands of aluminum-free deodorants that I have tried as well. So that one has been working really well for me this past month if you need a good recommendation and have also struggled to make the switch. Sorry, I have to keep adjusting the lighting a little bit. The weather today is a little tricky. But my next beauty favorite, if you tend to get a little bit oilier, that's not a word, but if your skin tends to get a little bit greasier throughout the day during summer, I would check out this Clinique moisturizer. I am someone who has pretty normal skin, but if I use the wrong products on it, it can definitely feel greasy, especially during the summer months when you're wearing moisturizer and SPF and you're throwing a foundation on top of that. I feel like throughout the day I would get really shiny. But making the switch to this one has definitely kept that under control. Now, we're not in the middle of summer just yet, but I feel like this is the perfect balance for what my skin needs right now. It's a very light, it's almost more gel-based than like a heavy cream. It's very cooling and calming on the skin, so I love to apply it. Like, my red sensitive skin loves the product. So I've been really happy with that moisturizer. Hasn't broken me out, doesn't have a funky smell. Just very light and great for daytime use, but I use it morning and night. Next up is this Tarte highlighting palette. I did receive this in PR back in March, and I have been using it in my daily routine ever since. It reminds me, I need to do a side-by-side, but when I opened this up, it reminded me a lot of the very popular Dior highlighting palette, which I haven't personally tried, but the colors look very similar. And I think it's a really versatile product. I have had some questions. I'm not wearing it today because I have a very light makeup look on today, but sometimes I'll use the white color in my inner corner. I love a bright, like, highlighted inner corner. So I use the white highlighter for that. I use the champagne on the cheekbones, my nose, a little bit on the top of my lips sometimes. And I've used the bronze as an eyeshadow. I've used the blush color. So I've used all of these colors, and I think it's great, and it reminds me a lot of the Dior. I do, at one point I had a Tarte code, so I'll try to find that and see if it's still active. If you need any Tarte products, usually there's always promo codes, and they always have bundle deals if you shop directly versus shopping at Sephora, for example. All right, time to switch into my lifestyle favorites, which essentially is just anything that's not directly fashion and beauty. So first up, I have a really great travel toiletry bag that I have been loving. This would also be a really great graduation gift, or even like a practical Mother's Day gift for someone who travels or yada yada. But it is from Sprinkled with Pink, I believe. They sent this over. They sent over a couple different bags, and I use two of them pretty much every day. One is a little snack bag that I keep in my car, and this one I used for travel, and it fits so much while not taking up a ton of space in your suitcase, which is really nice. So I used this when I went to Arizona, and it does have the over-the-door hanger. I actually just keep my travel products in here so that they're ready to go. But what's nice about this is it also kept me very organized. So the top I had like my toothbrush and floss and all of that. This was all skincare, and this is like a travel toiletry bottle set from Amazon. I can link that. That's been great. This was like all of my hair products, and then the bottom was just anything miscellaneous like pimple patches and little clear hair ties and just random things. So I felt like it kept me very organized, and I have been loving this as a travel bag. Plus it's also like wipeable, and you can monogram it to personalize it. As a comparison, I bought this toiletry bag in January as a little birthday gift to myself, and I originally bought this to be a travel toiletry bag, but I found it hard to fit everything in here that I like to travel with. So like, especially to like actually zip it up. So now I use it as my everyday makeup bag, which has worked out really well because I have all my makeup on this side, and then all of my brushes and sponges and just random applicators and things on this side. So even though I didn't intend to buy it as a makeup bag, it's been working great for that, and I can fit way more in the other toiletry bag. Next up is an iPhone case. Well, not really. It's a combination of a few different things. So I have used a loopy iPhone case for a few years. I really like having the loop. I find it more comfortable than doing a pop socket, even though I like the aesthetic look of a pop socket because you can customize them. I've just used a loopy case for years, but I recently discovered that Casemate makes a magnetic little finger thing, and I already had a little magnetic case, so you do need a case that has this ability on it, and then you can just stick it on when you need it and take it off when you don't, which has been like a game changer, because when I would have the loopy case and I would go to use my magnetic tripod, I would take my case off and then put this on there to film, and just hoped and prayed that my phone wasn't gonna like blow over in the wind or something. So now I don't have to take my case off to use this, which is also like, this is like an every month favorite type of thing, because I use this pretty much every day for work. I'm actually using it right now to hold up my note with all of my favorites that I wrote down for this. But what's great about this is it's actually very compact. So I can actually fit this in a lot of my handbags, and it travels really well, and you don't have to worry about the annoying clips that are so annoying. Honestly, those need to go away. I'm so glad we've kind of transitioned to more of the magnet thing, because that is way easier. So yeah, they have a bunch of different colors in this, and it makes so much more sense. Next lifestyle favorite is honestly just a few different things, but every time this year, once the weather starts warming up, I always start working on the exterior of our home a little bit more. We added fresh mulch, all that fun stuff, because we were hosting for Easter. But I have made quite a few new purchases for our exterior as well. So we finally got a patio set for our basement patio down in the backyard, and Tim put that together, and for the price point, highly impressed with the quality. It was just under $1,000 for a sofa, a coffee table, and 2 chairs. And I put this same kind of set in my cart at Pottery Barn, and it was going to be over $4K plus paying for shipping. This one shipped free and was so much cheaper, and it gives you that same look and feel. So if you need a good affordable patio set, definitely recommend that one. Plus it also even comes with the covers. Like, you're not going to beat the price and what you get for this. It's from Walmart. Excuse like all the craziness. We do need to like make new homes for a lot of these things on our patio to make this, you know, pretty. So it's a work in progress. We got to get rid of all this firewood and stuff so we can actually set it up, but it still works. It's sitting out there and we can still use it. And then this isn't really a favorite. I've been on the hunt for rocking chairs. I saw someone post on social media at their Home Goods. I have been to nearly every Home Goods in the north side of Atlanta. I've been to at least 8 different locations and have not found them, so I'm kind of like ready to move on from that journey. But I'll put a picture. They have like a little scallop detail, which y'all know I love. But I found a rocking chair that looks just like them. They just don't have the same scalloped trim, but they have the same wicker look, and they have cushions, which is what I was wanting for rocking chairs. And then I ended up just buying a little scalloped side table to go with these. So I haven't pulled the trigger on those, but just kind of been working on our porch setups and all of that at the moment. So that's what we're doing at the house. Also a little closet update. They installed the countertop today actually, which is why I'm filming in here and not in my cozy little bedroom corner like I normally film my monthly favorites in, because it is very stinky in our bedroom with the adhesive that they use. So we have a fan running and it's hopefully gonna move out soon. But the countertop turned out perfect, exactly what I was looking for. And they are coming to finish up the closet next week. So almost checking that off. Of course, there's still gonna be some little things to do, like mostly painting. I wanna paint the ceiling and I need new light fixtures, and I need to find a mirror or settle on what I'm gonna do with the back wall. But we are almost at the finish line with that project. All right, let's also chat about what y'all were loving most from the month as well. I always like to look at the analytics, and I started sharing the top 5 bestsellers from each month in these videos. So we're actually doing 6 because I feel like a lot of them are kind of repeats, so I didn't want it to just be the same. So coming in at number 6 is the blue cotton sweater from Quince. This was actually in my monthly favorites for March. I wore it yesterday. In fact, I still love this sweater. It's such a great buy for $39. Comes in a ton of color options. Has more of a casual oversized fit. I went with my normal size small. Coming in at number 5 is my go-to everyday nail polish. If your nails are in rough shape, I highly recommend trying the London Town polishes. My nails have never been healthier, never been longer and stronger. Plus, it's just a really easy polish. You honestly don't even need a top coat with it. I do usually add one, but it just makes my nails grow so much longer than other nail polishes. And it's just a really light, like natural look. Coming in at number 4, these have honestly been a bestseller for like 3 years and counting, especially this time of year. They always make it in the top 5 during the spring season, and that's my favorite white jeans. I wear a size 28 in these. If you're in between, I would size up just because white jeans are more flattering in my opinion when they're not skin tight. These have a ton of stretch. They're my favorite jeans. I have them actually in 3 washes. I got my 2 other pairs in Nordstrom sales like the past 2 years. So they do usually include a wash, but the white has never been included. You can occasionally find them on sale at Saks, so I'll link them at a few different retailers. But at Nordstrom, I know we're all Nordstrom girlies here. That's where most of y'all shop. So that's where the top seller has been. Coming in at number 3, these were actually in my March favorites as well. It is these affordable Target workout shorts. Really comfortable, come in a ton of colors. I do think the pink was recently restocked, which is the color that I have. I got these in a medium. They are pretty forgiving fit, like it's just a very stretchy waistband, but they are a little bit on the shorter side. So if you're in between, I would size up. And then coming in at the top 2 spots, we have some Walmart finds. Inventory with Walmart, things sell out so quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised if these are low in inventory, but number 2 is the white athletic dress that I shared recently. And then coming in at the most shopped item from the month is this blue and white striped midi dress. I think a lot of y'all probably got this for Easter. Wouldn't be surprised if sizes are low in stock, but Walmart does tend to restock. And it also depends on your location, because a lot of these, if they're in store, they'll deliver them to you, which is so honestly convenient. Something underrated with Walmart, I've shared it before, but the Walmart Plus membership, this isn't sponsored, but I have personally paid for it. I've been a member since 2021, I think, I don't know. But they have like free delivery from the store. So a lot of times when I order, things will just show up the same day. It's insane. It's so much better than Amazon Prime in different ways, especially if you do your grocery shopping there. That's a side note. I don't know how I got on that tangent, but if you haven't checked it out, I think Walmart Plus is worth the price. And I think they are maybe doing a sale on it right now. I don't know. It might have ended because they did like a Walmart Plus week recently. Let me know if you had any favorites from the month down in the comments below. If you love the monthly favorites, give it some love. Don't forget to like this video. And thank you so much for watching and joining me for another video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.